My neighbor was trying to change his sway bar links on his S10 pickup truck laying on the ground in his driveway. So I offered to bring it over to the oil change pit in my garage for a case of High Life. You can see it's broken on the top away from the sway bar there. So I'm putting a pair of vice grips on the sleeve tube because the bolt won't slide out. And then I'm just going to buzz it out with an impact. And in this case it just broke, which is good because all we wanted was out. Here's the new kit. I don't know where he bought it. But it's 4 rubber bushings, 4 metal washers, a long bolt, a sleeve tube, and a stop nut. So to put that in, first thing we're going to do is jack the truck up on the side we're working on. This will separate the control arm from the sway bar a little bit, give us some more room to work. You can see the sway bar kind of moving up or the control arm moving down. Got the bolt with 1 washer and rubber on it. Slide it up through the control arm. Put on another rubber. Then the metal washer. Sleeve tube, another metal washer, rubber bushing. We'll stick it through the sway arm. Last rubber bushing. And now we run into a problem. There's not enough threads out of the top to put the washer on, so we let the jack down. Still not enough threads to get the washer on there and the nut on there. So now we're going to jack up the other side of the truck, which should push the control arm and sway bar together. And still not enough thread sticking out of the top. So of course we're just going to hit it with a hammer. Make sure we got that bolt all the way up in there. And magically it appears. You can see those shiny bolts sticking out the top. So now we can get the washer, the last washer on, and get the nut started. We've got about 1 thread sticking through in this case. Oh yeah, then we can get on there with a box end wrench and run it up with the impact from the bottom. We just got to get enough threads to get through the nut because it's a stop nut. So as long as it's sticking out the other end, we're good. And as long as all the bushings are tight, obviously. I'm going to show you from the other side that you don't need an oil change pit to do this. Here we just took the wheel off, turned the wheel to the right so we can get in there and see the sway bar link. And in some cases you may have to also cut them. So I'm going to show a little cutting on there with a Ziz wheel. So this is not a hard project. Get in there, get dirty, because cars suck.